Hello, fight fans. Welcome to another episode of More Than a Fight podcast. This is episode 17. I'm your host, Jose Alfredo Alcázar, and this is your co-host,
Juan.
And behind the camera, we got
John.
And today we're going to be touching on a little bit of MMA and then what's upcoming this weekend as far as boxing is concerned. Where do you guys want to kick it off to start?
We'll knock out Dana White Contender Series real quick because it just happened today.
Yep.
At
Yes,
this
sir.
time of filming, and it was a good card. You know, a lot of good performances from every fighter. And let's just go ahead and get into it.
Yeah. Do you want to leave that up, or you got some stuff for us to watch?
No, but we'll just start off. Everybody got contracts.
All the winners.
Yeah, all the winners got contracts. Not everybody. First Tajikistan fighter, and
that's right, yeah.
It was
also
Tajikistan.
huh?
It's confusing.
Tajikistan.
Yeah, something like that.
And then also the youngest signing in MMA history or UFC history.
UFC, yeah.
All right, so we'll start off. This is
Echeverria versus Filho.
yeah, I couldn't pronounce Echeverria.
I was waiting for you to do it, but you didn't want to try. You struggled.
But yeah, good fight. Filo kind of dominated. Echeverria just kind of looked like it wasn't there, and then he finished it. But there was some damaging leg kicks that Filo had to be helped out of the ring after
He
the
got
fight.
carried out. More than helped out. He got carried out.
Yeah, he couldn't even walk. They took him to the hospital right away. So
But more power to him. He finished the fight. He hurt his leg, and he freaking knocked the other guy out right away.
Exactly. Knew he was like, I'm in
give
trouble.
It to him, man. That's fucking tough.
So he got a contract in.
Yeah.
Then this is the first Tajikistan fighter versus Wick. I forget his first
John's cousin, John Wick.
no, that's definitely the country cousin of
John Wick.
Yeah, country John Wick. And he dominated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He took him down as expected. They said that he was wrestle heavy, and I mean he proved it. But his ground and pound was pretty freaking amazing. Even after the other guy gouged his eye once,
Yeah.
and then tried to do it again with his fist, but he still got his ass beat.
And then even then, like what is it? The way he was pushing his knuckle into the dude's eye, trying to get it out. Yeah. Yeah, so
That's not illegal though.
no, that's what they were saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not illegal. So
What the?
whatever works. Just not. Don't poke him with a finger, but you can do your knuckle.
As long as you're not like in the orifice, is what they were saying.
It sounds like it fucking hurts though.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah. Let's go to Austin Lane versus
in the orifice,
Jacoby.
yes. It sounds like
Jacoby from Brazil. So Austin Lane used to play football professionally. He's an athlete.
Mhm.
He got his ass beat by Greg Hardy season 2.
Yeah, that was Greg Hardy's first fucking KO, and he got folded by Greg Hardy.
Yeah, so he's made a comeback. He's won, I think, like 7 fights or something since.
Yeah,
And he got another
80 fights.
opportunity.
And then the ground and pound on this, it just took Jacoby out real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he flipped it. Wasn't Jacoby on top and he flipped him?
Yeah, he got a sweep on him and took over the fight because Jacoby was controlling the wrestling.
Yeah, that's
but
what I thought.
on that fight, because you had the image up, or is it right here on this one?
Yeah.
Jacoby and Lane. I couldn't help but wonder how much that kick affected Jacoby and
That was
if
a
he
light
came
nut
back
shot,
too
bro.
fast.
I'm kidding. That should look
Like he didn't take the full 5 minutes like he should have.
Dang it, I had it in the
Because
other.
he kicked him in the cup.
It was a pretty
he kicked him in the
well-placed
balls.
nut
It
shot.
looked hard.
No, and it's
And-
rare you hear a guy just like screaming.
No, but yeah, he was on the ground for a bit. I would have stayed down for the full 5, and even then, I don't know how much.
He was
really
only down for
recovered.
90 seconds. It was like
Yeah, he was-
132 or something.
It looked
when
like he was screaming 1 second, then the next second he's like, "Let's go."
Yeah.
Hell.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
I think he rushed it, and I wonder how much that affected him.
I'm sure he did.
Oh, 100%. That knife shot.
So Austin Lane got a contract.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then
Dana
really-
White said he doesn't want 30-something years old. He's 34, if I'm not mistaken, but
heavyweight.
he's a heavyweight, so
Yeah.
I'll give it to him.
And then put him right against Greg Hardy first fight.
Yeah, let's go.
And then here we go. This is the big news of the night, I think. Right?
It was a build-up. The 17-year-old could be potentially the youngest UFC fighter.
Raul Rosas Jr.
Raul Rosas Jr. versus what was Daniel? Not Daniel. What was his first
Oh,
name?
it starts with M.
Gilberto?
No, it's Gutierrez. Just go with Gutierrez. He's from Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah, Gutierrez from Michigan.
Yeah, but actually Gutierrez was a very good fighter too, man.
No,
Similar, close record, 6-0 and 7-1. I mean,
And I think that's kind of the reasoning why he didn't finish him.
and they're both grapplers.
Yes.
But as you saw, Rosas dominated the grappling for the most part.
Excuse me.
There's a little.
I think he needs a little more power in his punches, a little more power in his kicks, from what I saw.
He's 17.
Yeah, I know, but he was not punching hard.
And he's
then
at
even on the
145.
ground. Look, when that landed, it looked pretty, but he like pushed him.
Yeah.
There was a few ground and pound times that he tried to hit him. I mean, of course, he punches harder than all three of us, but I mean, for a professional fighter, I thought he put a little more power into it.
No,
That was impressive too.
Yeah, the Suvalov stretch.
His wrestling, his jiu-jitsu,
The takedowns.
very impressive. And his
Damn, that looked. Oof.
and he's relentless. He's always doing something. He's always moving, even if when he got his back taken, he had a few. The other guy had him in a chokehold or guillotine a few times, and he's still scared, didn't panic.
Yeah.
So, no, man, I'm excited to see him. See what he's only gonna get better. So
Yeah, I don't. They better take it slow. He's talking a big game though.
no, I mean,
He's
he's
like,
never
I'm gonna
lost.
be
Of
champ by
course.
20. The Peter Jan's got holes in his game.
No, not those guys yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's talking a big game, and so more proud to him. I mean, imagine being 17 years old, UFC, being able to talk shit like that. It's be like,
yeah.
So he's gotta have a good team around him. I hope.
He's in 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu here in Vegas. And
Okay.
They got a good team from what I hear, from what I've seen. I think so.
No wonder his jiu-jitsu is fucking Eddie Bravo. Look into it.
Initially from him, but yeah, here in Vegas, yeah.
Yeah. And then, Eddie Bravo is gonna pay attention to him now.
Now,
Yeah.
he might help here and there.
And then the last fight of the evening, Bruno Ferreira versus what is this British guy, Leon Ayu.
Not British, he's Italian.
Well,
he's Albanian
Fought
Italian.
in Cage
Oh,
Warriors.
Albania.
He's from Albania. Moved to Italy for a better opportunity, and I mean, no, he was good, man. He was fighting good, and he looked super strong too.
No.
But
And coming from Cage Warriors is legit.
yeah,
promotion.
Ferreira had a good background, and all it took was one that right to the temple, right here. No, that's when he was going down already. But he caught a right, and then he freaking
His
just
first
wobbled.
fight, I thought.
It's all good. No,
Oh.
it was before that, but it's all good. He wobbled and knocked him out. And then we got homeboy over here, Bo Nickel, that didn't get a contract, which I thought he deserved it.
No, I keep thinking about it after the post-fight conference. Dana White's talking about it was number 4 trending in the world,
Right.
and then you have him also making comments like, "This is most likely will be on ESPN,"
Mm-hmm.
and so kind of
this
makes
final episode?
No, just in general, moving forward, Contender Series is gonna move to
To
ESPN.
regular ESPN. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're trying to build it up.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying. That's why Bo Nickel, if he was anyone else, would have got a contract.
Mhm.
But he's a big name. People follow him, and
Mhm.
he wanted it for his last episode to get the ratings up too.
And then think about it. Now tonight you sign because it's shaky. It's up to the Rosas to come through.
Yeah.
But he comes through, beats the guy in flying colors. Of course you sign him, but it's a big bonus that now it's a 17-year-old kid you signed to the UFC. People are gonna be talking about this.
Big news.
Yeah, and so it brings it all up. But great episode. And then next week, we have it coming again. Last episode, so make sure you get
Last episode, main event. Bo Nickel's about to wrestle this guy and choke him out.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Should be good.
Don't miss it.
All right. So that's Contender Series out of the way. Where do you want to get it started next, Fredo?
Let's just kick it off with
Shakur.
the headliner, Shakur Stevenson against Robinson Conceiçao.
Hobson.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, well, no se mamón.
Let's be technical here. Hobson Conceiçao. Close enough.
But this should, it could potentially be a very good fight, depending on, in my opinion, you could tell me what you think, Juanillo,
Okay.
what Conceicao does and how aggressive he opts to be.
He's
And
gonna
I
have to be
hope he
aggressive.
realizes this is my shot. I'm getting another opportunity.
I mean, on paper, you'd think Shakur's going to dominate,
Mhm.
but Conceiçao is longer.
Yes.
And he fought Valdez fine from a distance. He was giving him lots of trouble.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know if Shakur's fought anyone taller.
But
than him.
didn't they both fight Valdez? Like Shakur took Valdez's belt.
Yeah. But again, fit picture like Shakur. They from a distance. I'm saying Conceicao might be a little bit of trouble just because he's taller.
There's your buddy.
Yeah. I mean,
Terrence,
I'm sure after Spence beats him, he'll still be on top, though.
But anyway, so who do you think's gonna win, or how do you see? Do you give Conceicao a chance, and why?
Yes, because of his length, and he is an Olympian also. I mean, he has very good skills.
Yeah.
Am I going to bet on it? No. But he has a chance. Sure.
The only thing that makes me skeptical about Conceiçao is that when he had the opportunity to close out the Valdez fight, he opted to coast a little. And I hope he doesn't, not coast in this fight, but I hope he presses. I hope he understands that he needs to press and put pressure on Shakur. Otherwise, if he does something dumb like try to box him, he's going to lose.
Yeah, he needs
you
to be
can't
aggressive.
box somebody like Stevenson.
He's not going to outbox.
In his short career, he's already proven how great he is.
Yeah, he has to be aggressive, use his length, and I mean he's going to land, and Shakur is going to feel it too. I know he's going to get caught.
But is Conceiçao a guy who swings for the fences? I don't think so, because I've seen him fight before.
He's technical.
Yeah,
he's going to have to be aggressive if he wants to win a fight. He already knows he lost on points to Valdez because he let his foot off the gas. So
good point. But I hope that he has realized that, and he's going to come into this fight, and he's going to this time do what needs to be done in order to win, because he has to know that he's the underdog again, and we're there in Shakur's backyard. That should say enough to him.
Yep. So yeah, my pick is Shakur, of course, but Conceiçao has a great chance in my eyes just because of the length, and he is very technical and very good.
Yeah, I think it was the decision.
Yeah, I don't think it.
And then the undercard,
we're just.
I thought it was the co-feature. Yeah, Keyshawn Davis.
So Keyshawn Davis is. Sorry, he's gonna win pretty quick.
He should, yes, based on who Omar.
Tienda has fought. His opposition is not.
No.
And even the way they're promoting the fight, like they had a press conference with Shakur, and Tienda wasn't even there, but he was there.
He was in Tienda, dude. He was buying some time.
But yeah, Keyshawn should win and continue to make his name known little by little, because he still needs to fight somebody of I don't want to say significance, because then I feel like I'm not showing any respect to the other fighters, but he needs to fight somebody that's going to challenge him. Let's put it that way.
I don't think this is going to be
no, and I don't think this will be the fight that does it.
So it's a showcase for him. So that's I mean that's what I expect. I hope I'm wrong.
I feel like they're kind of stacking the card because this is his Shakur's first fight at a home or something like that?
In Newark?
He's in Newark?
Yeah.
I thought that he already had fought in Newark before.
Let me see. Oh, no.
I'm sure he has.
I feel like he had.
But his home is Houston.
No.
He moved. He's originally from New York.
Yeah, no,
Okay. Oh, yeah, right there against Alberto Guevara.
Oh, okay.
Prudential Center in Newark in 2019.
That's his welcome back home.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's been a while. I got it.
I mean, it's gonna be a good event. I mean, it's Friday. What's going on?
Yeah.
What else is going on Friday?
No, it's a good idea to do it on a Friday.
There's baseball.
There's Bellator.
Oh, there is Bellator. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
So yeah, also on Friday.
Oh, it is Friday as well. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
This is earlier in the day.
Yes, earlier in the day we have basically Henderson versus Benson Henderson versus John Queally, right?
I would say Queally. Yeah, I'm not. You know what? I'm not really familiar. I see he's ranked 5.
No, Queally lost his last fight against Patricky Pereira.
Pitbull? Oh, Pitbull.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Henderson was on a skid, but he won his last fight.
Okay.
So I think he's like out of the past 5, he's won 1.
Okay. Eesh.
And then Manhoef versus Romero, Melvin Manhoef. Kickboxer versus the best wrestler, genetic freak ever. They're not really doing Manhoef favors I think on this.
I mean, but Romero seems to not like taking people down. He likes staying up.
Yeah.
So I mean, if he wants an easy fight, take him down. But knowing Romero, he's not going to do that.
Manhoef is coming off a loss from who was it that went over? Corey Anderson. Back in 2020, so he hasn't fought since 2020.
Corey Anderson's a beast.
And then Yoel's coming off a win back in like May or April.
So is that 205 then?
Yeah. Yeah. So be interesting. Usually those undercards are pretty rough, but I mean, there's nothing else much going on that time at Friday.
So we'll watch that during the day, and then at night we'll watch the boxing, and we'll cover that next week.
Yes, sir. And then on to the next one. Where do you want to start?
Let's do Joseph Parker and Joe Joyce.
Yes, sir.
In London.
That's a big. I don't want to say more, but he's a big guy.
Joe Joyce is fucking big.
I didn't realize how much bigger he was than Parker. But Parker's going to be fast as fuck.
Compared to Joyce, you're fast as fuck.
Yeah,
yeah, his power's unbelievable. No, he has skill, though. He's tricky. He's not going to catch you not looking. You're going to see his punch coming, but he's going to hit you. And if he hits you, it's going to hurt.
And Joe Joyce is...
Damn, I didn't know he was that much older.
I was going to say, he's going to be 37, and he's only 14 fights in. So they got to really press the pedal on accelerate his career, because...
Yeah, you said that before.
It's crazy how old he is as far as other heavyweights are concerned. But, I mean, I think Parker has a very good shot for the simple fact that Joyce is going to be there to get hit.
Wait,
we
is
all
Joyce
know
a
that.
big favorite?
Huh?
I didn't look at the odds.
Joe Joyce's favorite.
Huh. Well, Parker's beat Andrew Ruiz. I mean, questionably, but he beat him. But other than that, he's lost to Joshua.
He beat Chisora twice. He lost to Joshua and Dillian White.
Dillian White was questionable also. I don't know about that. But yeah, he's lost to Joshua. But he was competitive. I mean, he's a good boxer. He's quick. But
Joseph Parker to me is a guy that keeps getting better. So I give him a really good chance of beating Joe Joyce. And like I said, only because Joe Joyce is there to get hit. I think Parker can outbox him and still land good shots.
Oh, he's going to outbox him.
It's just is Joe Joyce's pressure and just
that was
his
crazy
chin
against Dubois. Yeah, dude, Dubois. We expected him to outbox him, but he has a freaking chin, and again he caught him, man. He's freaking strong. We'll see. I mean, that's a toss up to me.
It'll be
if
very
the odds are
interesting.
very good towards Joe Joyce, I'm tempted to bet on Parker. Then I haven't looked, but I'll look tonight.
But yeah, it'll be interesting.
I'm gonna go out and say if he's the underdog, I think Parker wins. I think I don't see him get knocked out.
I think Parker can pull this off and get himself back into the picture against the top guys.
Ooh,
it would be great.
I
think Joseph Parker has definitely gotten better. He's like he's a Gabe Rosado of the heavyweights, if you will.
And then isn't this for the mandatory?
What? Oh, and the co-main Amanda Serrano.
No. Isn't whoever wins this is the mandatory challenger?
Might be. I'm not sure. I didn't look into it that far, but yeah, they're close.
Yeah, no. I'm telling you,
okay.
For Usyk and Fury.
Well, you're gonna have to tell me that part, but let me see.
I know they're up there in the rankings.
Where would I find that?
Nah, it's okay. It don't matter.
No, I'm telling you. I'm pretty sure.
I believe it. I'm pretty sure it is too.
Yeah, you're right, because it did get elevated to interim champion or mandatory, something to that effect. They definitely they elevated them. Whoever wins the fight.
Yeah, so we'll get Parker.
And again, it makes sense because of Joe Joyce is represented by Frank Warren, and Tyson Fury is with Frank Warren as well / Bob Arum. If not, I think the contract ended. But it's there. The bridge is there for Joe Joyce to cross it a lot faster than Joseph Parker as far as getting a title shot against Tyson Fury. Or even Usyk.
Oh, it's going to be a good fight. So let's go to the co-main.
Yes, sir.
We'll come back to it when John finds it.
Yeah.
So it's Hannah Rankin versus...
You mean Amanda Serrano?
Sorry, wrong card.
No, the co-main is...
Sorry, you're right.
Oh, no, yeah.
It's Magnesi. I'm assuming I might be wrong there. Versus Cacace. I don't know again. I don't know. But I've never heard of them myself. I just looked up their records. They deserve where they're at. But they must be big on the other side of the world, because get showcased like that. It's a good thing.
Featherweight IBO featherweight title. Well, it'll be interesting. It's always good to see these fights. That way you learn a lot more about these guys.
Yeah. Potential challengers to the champions over on this side of the world. And then the other, what's the other card?
That's where we come to.
I honestly thought Amanda Serrano was the co-main. I guess I was wrong.
No, it's at the other one. There's a few cards over there. Oh, this is not even the co-main. This is like third.
I think so.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised by that.
So,
but
Mahfoud, yeah, Serrano. So you said Mahfoud fought on the undercard before and beat the other girl, right? That's Serrano was going to.
Yes,
fight?
Brenda Karen Carvajal.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that's why Serrano picked this young lady, because it would have been the opponent that Serrano was going to fight in August, but of course they canceled that.
Well, this
card.
is for unification also.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is big. I mean, for the weight class.
Yeah. Because Mahfoud, 11-0.
Mm-hmm. But she's only fought in Denmark, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you're correct.
This will be her first fight outside of the country.
Yeah. And then, you know what's funny? Talking about that, the last time Serrano was in UK, she lost.
It's been a long time.
It's
been like 2
yeah.
years.
When I was looking it up, yeah, she was talking about like this is the first time she's back since she's lost.
Okay, so it's gonna be a
Gotcha.
showcase for Serrano.
Well, I mean,
KO.
Hopefully this girl gives her a very good fight. I mean, it's been happening. I mean, every time we think it's gonna be a fight that, let's say, Serrano should win because she's a heavy favorite, and this girl's never fought outside of her country. So let's hope that she's up for it. She realizes that this is her best shot to make a name for herself and, of course, win the titles. And then this catapults her into the mix of the top female fighters.
Well, she'll be unified, so she definitely will be.
That Taylor fight was great. You know, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano.
Oh, absolutely. That was an excellent fight.
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't mind seeing them fight again. Now she's going to reunify. But that was a different weight class. I forget.
Yeah, Amanda Serrano's like in 7 weight classes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
7 weight classes.
She has that ability to jump up and down.
She's talented.
So this is what I was basically. It's for the interim.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So it means nothing.
Well,
somebody's gonna get paid. Again, he's gonna fight someone.
Again, Joyce has the right bridge to get to Tyson Fury.
And then if not, somebody gets paid.
Right.
You know, to take a step aside. Not a bad
But like
deal.
I said, I think if Parker boxes well, lands good shots, and keeps away from Joyce's power, because we know that Joyce might be slow, but the man's got power. Just ask Daniel Dubois.
Yeah.
So,
Daniel Dubois slowed down a little and got caught. I mean, that's all it takes.
And I going back to Amanda Serrano, I want her to win because I want to see that rematch with Katie Taylor happen. And obviously, we're going to have to wait till 2023 for it to happen. The question is it going to happen in Ireland? Is it going to happen in the States again? We'll see.
Does Katie Taylor have anything coming up?
There's been a lot of speculation because actually, doesn't Cyborg fight Saturday for Cyborg?
Oh, yeah, they do want her to fight Cyborg.
Yes.
I don't remember if it's this
And
Saturday.
that's why I bring up Cyborg, because if Cyborg wins, the word is that then she'll fight Katie Taylor in December in Belfast. Okay. At least that's the plan. Her or Holly Holm.
What?
They're trying to bring the MMA over here.
Yeah. Eddie Hearn wants to make that happen in Belfast.
He wants to showcase Katie Taylor and show her how good she really is, huh?
Oh, she's fighting Denise
Holly Holm has
Salcedo?
a boxing background.
How come you
Holly
didn't tell
Holm
me
does, but
you guys should have told me that.
I didn't know.
I forgot about it. We started talking about it, and then it dawned on me. My bad.
There's so much going on this week.
Yes.
Chris Cyborg versus what was I just had it? Denise Salcedo.
Never heard of her.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a showcase for Cyborg. They wanted her to win, and
yeah. Where's Salcedo's record?
She probably doesn't have a winning record. He has no record, and he's showing none.
It's not whether they're not showing it, Denise.
Yeah, wait. Okay.
And put Boxrec after it.
Yeah, hold on.
It's all good. It's probably not good. Again,
But,
and if it is good, she's fought no one.
While John looks this up, we'll jump to the other boxing card on that same day. And I would like to believe, I don't know what time they're going to start these because they're both in the UK. So I'm hoping they stagger one, maybe an hour later.
They're going to be the same time.
Oh, they are? Oh, great. I hate when they do that.
I was looking at I was like, wait a minute. These are both at the same time.
And we're referring to the card on DAZN. Unfortunately, this card was supposed to be headlined by Mauricio Lara against Lee Wood, but Lee Wood had to pull out because of an injury, which sucks because I was really excited for this fight, and I thought Lee Wood was taking a huge risk in taking on Mauricio Lara.
Lee Wood was going to get knocked out.
But unfortunately, we have to wait for that one. I mean, the co-main, which is now the main event, is going to be a good fight. I think it's intriguing because this is Kid Galahad's first fight back from getting knocked out by Kiko Martinez, and that was a shocking.
That was shocker. Yeah,
that was a shocking loss for Kid Galahad. And then Maxi Hughes has been looking good and is coming off a win. So this is if Maxi Hughes wins, this could definitely catapult him into getting another big fight and maybe even coming over to the U.S. and fighting somebody like Ryan Garcia like he's been wanting to. So, yeah, he's been calling him out. And Eddie Hearn was trying to make it happen across the pond, but nothing really came of it. So, but this is a good matchup. I mean, it sucks. It's not the one we wanted to see as far as the main event's concerned, but it's a good matchup. It's got some intrigue.
The Galahad is obviously the underdog?
I would think he's the favorite.
Really?
Because of his skills. And Maxi Hughes is a little up there in age. I believe he's 32, if I'm not mistaken. So I think Kid Galahad should be favored. And more importantly, he's fighting at a higher weight. Because when he fought Kiko Martinez, the word was he drained himself to make the weight. So that was probably his last fight. At 130, if I'm not mistaken, was where they fought.
Yeah, but this has to be at 135 if he's calling out Ryan Garcia. I should have done a little more research.
But the winner will definitely continue moving forward, and maybe, hopefully, we see him over here in the States because that's where they want to come and challenge some of the top guys in the division at lightweight, especially. And then the co-main, we got Hannah Rankin against Terri Harper. And Terri Harper, we haven't seen her in a bit. She just recently fought, and she did beat Yolanda. 1 second, let me get her first name.
I'm not going to try to guess.
I don't know. Wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. Yamila Bellin. And this was in Nottingham, actually. Oh, okay, so she's fighting in Nottingham again. There you go, back-to-back fights. And Hannah Rankin is a good fighter. She has taken on some top opposition, so it's not like Rankin's going to be a pushover by any means. Yes, she has 5 losses, but she's been in there with some of the best fighters. She's fought Savannah Marshall. She's fought Clarissa Shields. So she definitely knows what it is to take on top opposition. And, I mean, Terri Harper, the only loss she has is to Alicia Baumgartner when Baumgartner shocked everybody and knocked her out. So if Terri Harper wins, she puts herself back into top contention and maybe for a title shot again. So
sounds almost like this whole weekend is a lot of people who have the ability to get back into the main conversation of like getting back into the high level. It seems like
that's a good point.
The Parker, the Rankin, the Galahad. Even if Galahad comes and beats Hughes, that's a huge step for him. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Avengers off the loss and stuff, and then I mean Shakur is most likely going to win this. But
yeah, that would be a huge upset if Conceicao somehow were to pull that off, and I don't see it happening. I think Conceicao is the only one that really has it the toughest out of everybody, with all due respect to all the other guys. But to me, Conceicao has the biggest hill, or not hill, but that
biggest challenge ahead of him.
What was John going to say?
Trying to conquer that it's a tall, not even tall test, monumental. There you go, monumental task.
Yeah.
But speaking of monumental tests.
Oh, fucking hell. All right, let's do this.
TBE. Floyd Mayweather versus Makara Asakura. It's going to be on Sunday morning. And 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. That's it. I mean, how much money are you willing to pay this guy for 3 rounds?
50 million.
That's a great question. I'm curious what they offered him. I would think $3 million, $1 million a round.
Is this like its own event, or is it like Ryzen or something?
It's Ryzen. So there's a whole undercard to the Ryzen, and then So yeah, Kyoji Horiguchi's fighting on it, the standout MMA fighter.
Yeah.
But this is the main event, you know, and I like how they're making it anime style and shit.
Well, I got Mayweather in 3. That's what I got.
Judge's decision.
Yeah. Unanimous.
I would imagine it's either $1 million a round or $2 million a round that they're paying Floyd.
No, they're paying him more.
You think so?
Hell yeah. He's getting a lot of money.
But maybe he also goes there and like holds a fucking, what was the thing he was trying to sell the other day? Was new batteries for like home.
Oh yeah, he was. That was
really
weird.
Yeah. I sent it in the group chat.
Yeah, he's not a very good salesman.
Oh,
he was selling like these home like Tesla battery wall.
Yeah,
like but the new version, new technology.
I think I also saw him post some Japanese watches too.
See, like, so I think
Pegasus,
it's like
I think they're called.
it's like a whole tour. Like he's
I think
coming
you're
in
right.
there.
He's getting money from sponsors as well.
Yeah, but he comes in, he fucking works for a night, sweats for 9 minutes, and then leaves. And then next day we got to go do this photo shoot. Tomorrow we're gonna do that video, you know, and just hits everybody up while he's in Japan. The whole crew got paid to come out there. And then we go home.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So I'll be up at 5 in the morning watching that.
Obviously, he's probably not the one trying to work on Tank versus Garcia because he's busy in Japan.
That's
what are you talking
that's
about?
Ellerby's job, not him, bro.
Yeah, no. According to Mayweather Promotions, the best promoter in boxing.
I don't think we're gonna see Tank versus Garcia.
We already know Oscar De La Hoya.
I don't know. It seems like it's possible. I don't know. Garcia's being very cryptic about some of his posts on social media.
Wait.
And I don't know.
That guy doesn't even know how to
Maybe I'm
be
being
cryptic.
hopeful, and I think this was Dan Kenobi that pointed out on Twitter. He said, imagine this run. November 19th, Spence Crawford. Then you get December 3rd, Tyson Fury versus Joshua, and a little fucking parentheses in there. Estrada Chocolatito 3 that same day on the 3rd. And then the following weekend, we get Tank versus Garcia. That would be an insane 3-week run of 3 great fights.
They're never going to happen.
That's not being optimistic.
Not all.
There.
Crawford's going to win. Joshua's going to knock out Fury. Ryan Garcia is going to get knocked out. I thought Garcia might knock Tank out, but I was...
Damn.
Oh, and then Chocolatito will probably beat Estrada. I'm sorry. Estrada he took. It was a tough fight against Argy Cortez.
I think Chocolatito takes.
Yeah, but that would be a hell of a run. And don't forget, before that we have Bivol and Zurdo.
Dang.
They're all happening.
Not
John.
bad.
Don't say no. All of them.
Ooh, that would be awesome. That's how you close out.
No. I'm just saying, like,
don't fucking say injuries, and you're gonna.
No, I didn't. I said, is the ink even dry?
It was John. He.
No, I was saying, is the ink even fucking dry?
And why they haven't done the press conference? That's what I'm concerned about. Spence Crawford. They haven't even announced.
Oh, it's not even signed yet, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, are we missing anything else?
I think we got everything.
I think we got everything right.
Yeah.
All right, and what should they do?
John, what are we gonna do? What are they gonna do?
Fucking like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and what else? Anything else, boys?
No, we'll leave that line to John.
That's yours, bro.
Just bleed.